guys, how you doing? jpsarrireviews here. Now, let me ask you this. Are you a fan of The Mandalorian? If you are, then definitely there's something good for you today. I want to talk about the Cara Dune premium format figure that just went on pre-order at Sideshow this week. I want to talk about it because I think a lot of people are excited for the show, the season 2 of The Mandalorian. I'm looking forward to it. And of course, you're going to see a lot of collectibles in the next couple of days, couple of weeks, pretty much in reference to the show. But this one was present at the New York Sideshow Con. I didn't talk about it because I didn't stream that day. It was on a weekend. And definitely by that time, I was already fed up with Sideshow because they were repeating things over and over and not a lot of interesting things. I think this is interesting for those fans of the show and also for fans of Star Wars. So we're going to talk about it today. Here, as you can see, it's Cara Dune's premium format figure by Sideshow Collectibles, and there's no exclusive on this. The edition size is to be announced, so we don't know that number yet. I'm sure it's going to be high. The price is $585, which is not bad. I think it's standard for a premium format now. You can choose the layaway plan. The estimated arrival for this is between November and 2021, next year, and January of 2022. We're going to read this part of the description before we get into the pictures. Sideshow presents the Cara Dune premium format figure, a limited edition quarter scale figure based on the acclaimed live-action Star Wars series, The Mandalorian, streaming on Disney+. A strong and fearless veteran of the galactic civil war, Cara Dune has captured the imagination of Star Wars fans, both new and old. This season, Warrior proves to be a powerful ally for Din Djarin, the Mandalorian. She puts her military past behind her and refashions herself as a mercenary, aiding the bounty hunter as he seeks to protect the alien asset known only as the Child. Now, for the artists, we have Legacy Effects. They are the sculptors. This company has done a lot of stuff for the Marvel Cinematic Universe and also for Star Wars. So they are the ones in charge of this, the studio. Kat Sapine is the painter. The Sideshow design and development team is part of the design. Also, the Legacy Effects design and development team. So they work side by side. Now, the materials is polystone. There's no PVC. That's good. Product size, the height is 19 inches in tall. The width is 8.5 inches and the depth is 9 inches. So it does have a standard size. It doesn't have dimensional weight yet, so we don't know that for the time being. So now let's get into the pictures. And I will tell you this, I'm a fan of the show. I love Gina Carano. I think she's a fantastic really actress in what she does, which is not really heavy lifting type of dramatic roles. She does more like the action type. And I think she's good at it. I like her. She's very likable. I like her on Deadpool. And of course, I like it in The Mandalorian. I don't think this is the best representation of her character in The Mandalorian. I just don't see it. It's a museum pose. We have to remember that. And it kind of goes alongside what they're doing with the premium format of The Mandalorian with the Child. I just don't see this as appealing as The Mandalorian is. I feel it's more, she's very calm, very reserved. At least this is what it really transpires, or what you can see through this sculpt. I don't know. There's something about it that it doesn't really feel good to me. I feel that maybe it's not really even the sculpt. I think it's more of the pose. If she's holding in this case, the machine gun that she has pretty much on her strapped to her shoulder, I would love to see that gun, maybe that she's holding the gun in a different way. Maybe that would make it more spectacular in my opinion. But you know, it is representation of her. From certain angles, she looks older in this sculpt. And of course, I think that right now, with everything that is coming through other companies, a lot of stuff that we're seeing nowadays, I think there are spectacular representations of characters, of actors and actresses now that we're seeing from a lot of companies in China. So I think we are really seeing pretty much the kind of the likeness coming through a lot of the sculpts, almost more than close to 100%. And now when we see things that are fully sculpted like this, the likeness is something that, you know, if you really compare side by side, it's not all the way there. It's like 95%, but still not close enough. So I just feel that there's something that perhaps we are getting too accustomed to. Companies like Blissway. Now we're seeing companies like Prime One Studio, Infinity Studio. Those companies are really pushing it. Queen Studio. So in my opinion, I just feel that It's going to take a little bit of time for us to get used to this new normal. I think that fully sculpted pieces are gonna have to do a lot of work in order to get closer to that, and I don't think they will ever match up the quality of the silicone pieces that we're seeing nowadays. But looking at it, looking at her, I think this one, it's good for what it is. I think it fits well. I think the price is good. If you really don't want to blow up your budget with a $2,000 piece, definitely Sideshow offers much better bang for your buck, and I don't think it's a bad thing. I just don't think that in this case the pose is the greatest. It's kind of very tame in my opinion. I love the gun, but it's kind of hiding in the back, and you're not gonna just display her in the back. So I feel that they could have just simply go with her holding it, the gun in the front, and in my opinion that would look much better, and you will be able to see the gun in a much better way. But it is what it is. We're not going to cry over spilled milk. Still, they can do some arrangements to it. There's a lot of simplicity in the piece, as you can see in the sculpt. In her armor, it's not like the greatest per se. And again, she looks a bit different, a bit older when you see her from different angles, which is not as appealing in my opinion. At first, when I saw the Rebel Alliance tattoo that she has right there, I thought that she had like a mole. I don't know, it just looked weird. But now that I can see it better up close with this picture, then I say, okay, now I see the tattoo there. Then I didn't really pay much attention even in the show. When I was watching the show, I didn't even really look at it as close. But yeah, there's good things here. The paint job is clean. There's no imperfections there. It's simple. But yeah, you can see that with the gun. I love that machine gun, looks great. But yeah, if she's holding it in the front, that will be much better than this. The hair looks fine, looks okay. But yeah, it's just hard to see what all that, you can see that it's sculpted, which is kind of like a shame because you want to hide that idea. And the base is simple, nothing to write home about. I don't think it's the greatest thing. They went on the simple route with this one, but this one of course is going to match up the Mandalorian, so you can display them together. Yeah, I would say it's not bad. It's not a bad piece at all. It just I just feel that the opportunity was missed for something better, or at least more appealing. So I think that a lot of people are going to go for this because they love the character. A lot of people love Gina Carano. They love Cara Dune, the Mandalorian. But I don't think that it's going to be one of those pieces that are going to blow people's minds and it's going to become like a standard for other pieces in the future, or it's going to be a grail at some point. I doubt it. It's not going to happen. But if you're really a fan of this character, and if you're building already in this case the Mandalorian display for your collection, then I would say you need to add it, and I think the price is right, and the layaway plan is also a great choice. So that's my opinion. What is yours? I would like to hear it. Please share that in the comments below. So once again, my friends, thanks for watching. God bless, take care, and I'll talk to you again. Bye bye.